Top 10 Movies 2020. The 10 best movies of 2020, so far, definitively ranked, as if the coronavirus pandemic and the closure of theaters have not yet made this the strangest film year of all time. The fact is that the best films so far include the Spike Lee Alliance, OK, It's Not Too Weird, Singing Founders, Australian Illegal and Double Dose of Elisabeth Moss. And we are only in mid-2020. Here's the good news: in the midst of evil, when everyone is stuck at home locked in from March, much smaller movies and hidden gems that most people wouldn't have seen in the theater are suddenly within their reach. Theatrical films such as Trolls World Tour and King of Staten Island moved to digital platforms to entertain us, and with the rise in coronavirus cases, just as expected, films like Mulan and Tenet were meant to help open theaters. Streaming options may play an even more important role as we approach any strange prize season awaits. As we navigate the uncertain world of film, here are the best films to date in 2020 that have been definitively classified. Rank: every horror movie from 2020, from Invisible Man You Should Have Left. Streaming: if you need new movies, which service is right for you? We will arrange them. 10 Shirley. The drama is about as psychologically twisted as a Shirley Jackson story. Set in the early 1950s, Moss plays the famed horror writer and oddball recluse who's working on a new novel while also messing with the head of the naive woman, Odessa Young, she befriends in an oddly intimate and sinister relationship. 9 Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always. Writer/director Eliza Hittman's affecting abortion drama centers on a Pennsylvania teenager, Sydney Flanagan, who takes a bus to New York City with her cousin/co-worker, Talia Ryder, to terminate her pregnancy. The film unflinchingly tackles serious subject matter, though it never loses focus on the girl at the heart of the matter. 8 Tiger Tail. A redemptive tale told over several decades, the excellent family drama centers on a stoic Taiwanese man, Sima, struggling to connect with his workaholic daughter, Christine Ko, while revisiting his fateful decision years earlier to leave love behind and travel to America in search of a better life. 7 Bacurau. A bloody and interesting thriller with sci-fi, western and B-movie overtones, the flick follows the residents of a small Brazilian village who wonder about odd circumstances like the fact that their home has inexplicably fallen off online maps and then are invaded by mysterious marauders who aren't prepared for their victims to fight back so hard. 6 The Assistant. A day in the soul-crushing life of a working woman in the Me Too era is chronicled in Kitty Green's drama. Julia Garner is fantastic as a young junior assistant running the copy machine, grabbing food orders and making appointments for her womanizing entertainment mogul boss, but she learns how toxic the culture is when she stands up and says something. 5 True History of the Kelly Gang. George McKay follows up a breakout role in 1917 as notorious 19th-century Aussie bushranger Ned Kelly in this visually arresting punk rock biopic. The polarizing figure is seen from his days as an innocent Irish lad learning lawless ways to the anarchic, armor-clad young man leading a band of dress-wearing rebels. 4 Hamilton. This is a bit of a ringer, a filmed production of a mega-popular, game-changing musical that's arguably the biggest thing on Broadway ever. Still, Lin-Manuel Miranda's rap-filled vehicle about Alexander Hamilton and the early days of America is an awesome history lesson and fascinating character study filled with infectious songs. It's probably the only 2020 movie that'll be taught in high school history classes for decades to come. 3 The Vast of Night. It's been a while since a sci-fi film gave off the kind of Spielbergian vibes that Andrew Patterson's lo-fi debut does. In small-town 1950s New Mexico, a spunky young switchboard operator, Sierra McCormick, and local radio DJ, Jake Horowitz, investigate a weird audio frequency that leads to a very enlightening, Twilight Zone-esque mystery. 2 The Invisible Man. This is how you make a classic Universal movie monster relevant again. Lee Whannell's outstanding thriller, as much an exploration of abuse and gaslighting as it is a horror show, is an eerie Hitchcockian tale starring Moss as a woman victimized by an unseen force, although no one believes her when she insists it's her supposedly dead ex. 1 to 5 Bloods. One of Lee's best films, Bloods is both action-packed entertainment and timely treatise on Black patriotism and racial injustice. Is it too early to make Delroy Lindo a shoo-in for a Best Actor Oscar nomination? Nah, because he rules this engrossing war drama about African American vets who returned to Vietnam for treasure and the remains of their squad leader, Chadwick Boseman, but also find old demons still plague them. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel so we can do more educative video.